What's the body saying these days after racking up so many miles? You said 37 ultras in a year. Like, what's the ankles, the knees, the joints like?
Yeah, after Texas, right now, man, I don't know. I haven't really been thinking about it, but I remember after Texas, probably the last the first month after Texas, man, I get out of bed and everything below my waist just hurts. Yeah. I get out of my feet would hurt, my ankle, and I'm talking I'm recovered. I'm recovered and still I'll wake up and I'll just hurt while I walk around and get my coffee and then but then I go run 10 miles, 5 miles. Yeah. But it feels good. The biggest thing that I don't know if I said on this or if I just told you, but I'm over it. I'm trying to I've lived this. I drank that fucking water and it
bubbles.
You just heard me. I took one drink of that. It's been bubbling this entire time. My body hurts.
Yeah.
And, that's why I'm just I don't want to do this shit anymore. I don't want to do this 20-day event because, outside of all the funnies I make on social media, I believe that ultra running is unhealthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not because I told Brett Ender this. We were sitting at Sun Life as soon as I got back. It had to be, I got back on Friday. It had to be Saturday or Sunday. And we're sitting there eating, and he's like, what are you, most excited about? And I'm like, I can eat whatever I want. And he kind of laughs. And then I realized, what that sounded like. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I mean that I can, not eat or eat steak and eggs. And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, dog, when I was peak training for Texas, when I was running 140 miles a week, I was waking up at 6 a.m. and literally eating cosmic brownies for breakfast before I would go run. And then I was drinking a Coke and a donut.
Because you just need constant fuel.
And I don't care what anybody says. I do not care. I'll die on this hill. Yes, sure, there are people that have done it, but you cannot run. Man, there's one guy, Cameron. I can't remember his last name. Anyways, you can't run ultra marathons like that without some type of add-in. Mm-hmm. I can't get the adequate amount of calories and fat because I can't fit it in my stomach.
Yeah.
That's the point. As people talk about, if you would just eat fucking steak and rice, you would be skinny. It don't matter if you eat 5 pounds of it or not. You're gonna be full.
Yeah.
That shit fills you up. And I could eat. Let's talk about fat. Probably 40 grams of fat in a ribeye. I'd probably need 4 ribeyes a day.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I need 4 ribeyes a day, which is gonna be 4 pounds of ribeyes in me. But then I have no carbs, so now I need carbs, right? So let's go with
right?
Yeah, let's go with clean carbs. A sweet potato probably has 50 grams of carbs. That's a 1 pound sweet potato. So go 4 pounds of sweet potato. That's now 8 pounds of food. So I'm going 8 pounds of food, and I didn't even get all of the calories I needed.
Yeah.
And that was just to get carbs. That was it right there.
Yeah.
That's your carbs, proteins, and fat you need. 4 1 pound sweet potatoes and 4 ribeyes.
Sheesh.
I can't do that.
No.
That's 8 pounds. So, for me, it was okay, what's the most calorie-dense, small amount of food I can get? Peanut butter, donuts, and cosmic brownies, as well as Pop-Tarts.
I love it, dude.
Right? But, fuck, man, it is not healthy. And you
right.
don't feel good. Sure, you may look good, but you don't feel good. And your hormones are all fucked up, and your test is low, and your estrogen is high. The craziest part of all of this is my estrogen when I finished Texas was 66. And anybody that knows normal's 20-ish and under, 66.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, make that make sense.
Stress response.
Yeah. I mean, obviously everything was elevated.
Everything.
But when I saw my estrogen at 66 and it was almost reading off the charts.
Yeah. Did you see your test?
I'm like, what?
Where was your test at?
So I took my test after, a month after, and it was probably, I think it was 8 something.
Oh.
But traditionally, or no. I took the 8 was before, so that was August.
Yeah,
so I did a draw on August 31st. 339, I think is what it was afterwards. Yeah, because because you see, that was it. So testosterone was 8 something, estrogen was 20 something.
Right.
Testosterone was 3 something, estrogen was 66.
Oh, yeah, right.
And that was even after, that was a month after. I just got that done on November 12th. So that was about 3 weeks post Texas.
Yeah.
So you should hopefully see the test climb. No.
Damn.
No. And that's a big worry for me, is like, we want kids.
Right.
You know,
right.
like Amanda and I want to have, she's ready whenever.
Yep.
And that was a big thing too going into 2026, where I'm like, yo, like, I need to get my shit figured out.
All right, friends, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Radical Health Radio. We got a fresh new podcast for you every Wednesday. If you enjoyed the show, consider liking, subscribing, reviewing, and rating us on your podcast platform. It helps to spread this message of radical health. We'll see you next week.